Yeah, Tinder just doesn't work for me. I've tried it and nope, nothing.
Yeah, the Tinder is like an after my dating days. So
Yeah,
uh,
no, I am completely out of touch. Like I said, I have high charisma. I just keep rolling those goddamn nat ones.
all right. So let's see. We got in game Lucius in trouble. Chiron is not going to be able to join us. Dusk said that he might be able to, but you don't know if he will or will not. And worst is in roll 20, but not currently in chat, I guess. So what do you remember from last time?
We met an otter, and they were utterly delightful. And then we were transported to hell,
God
but
damn it.
not after, I think, being ambushed on the road by a Cambion who was trying to steal the shield. And then we went to the person we were going to see, and they like poured water or wax or lava or demon blood, I can't quite remember, on the box and tilted it around like it was some sort of marble puzzle,
Hmm.
and discovered that there was some, I think, links, some chain links in there with like a contract on it about you know uh, quid pro quo, like I'll stop the demon invasion if you damn El Terrell for all eternity. Um, so that wasn't cool. We decided for loot and glory we would go and you know rescue a city. And against all better judgment, we decided to teleport to Avernus with no plan and just basic supplies. And now we're escorting a bunch of casualties of war through a burning city. Seems like a plan.
As you do, right?
I don't think the full reality of how much this is going to suck has not set in yet.
All right. So when you were there, you went to Elturel, and you arrived at this location here. Made your way through, saw the hellish landscape, found actually at that location you found that Lulu, the Holophant, came with you, and there were some demons that were harassing some civilians or whatever. And then you laid the smackdown on them, rescued them, and I believe their names were Harkina Hunt and her twin boys, Ezo and Brask. And you know she came along with you until the bridge, Torm's Blade. Well, just before the Torm's Blade, you found a school that was where Ezo and Brask used to go to school, and apparently was filled with zombies. You're able to find 5 casks, each holding 3 gallons of fresh water, were stored in the basement of this zombie-filled school. So you loaded up to the elephant, and Lulu looked at this thing. It's like, oh, elephants are burden of beasts. Where you come from? Interesting. So she, she's tiny. She flies around or whatever. You then got to the bridge. You found devils, and smote them easily, and went on towards the high hall. Just before getting to the high hall, you found a collapsed building with 3 shield dwarves in it. Shroven Ironfist, Katra Boulderstern, and Velcora Ashenwell. And they're dwarves, which is cool. And they said thank you and came along with you towards the high hall. And then getting to the high hall, that's where we ended for the day. So, that's not what I want to see. And just as a reminder, approaching the high hall, and high hall used to look like this, right? This is what it's supposed to look like, for the most part. But it's all horrible now. Everything's bad. And it looks like the handout I just provided you not too long ago, well, last week, but also I reshared it. It looks like this now. Because,
Yep.
Avernus.
It's all on fire.
It's on fire.
Yeah. This cliff-top castle was once the crowning architectural jewel in Elturel. Only 3 of its 5 watchtowers still stand, though they appear abandoned. The wooden gates that once led to the castle grounds have been shattered, leaving a gaping hole in the wall. The west side of the castle has been reduced to a pile of smashed brick and broken wood. The surviving buildings are blackened by soot. At the center of the castle grounds, the High Hall Cathedral stands defiant. And you can tell, as you approach the center, towards the courtyard, you see 2 hellhounds standing guard in front of the cathedral doors. Let's see. And we'll drop some tokens, I suppose. Player characters. That's not you at all. Oh, and Lucius's elephant got left behind. I forgot about that.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, I
Orst.
got a fiery horse from Orst.
There you guys there. And Disc if he shows. And Lucius. All right. And I will, look through the eyes of Lucius. And with trouble, I guess. I'm just adding my self to the individuals I can edit, because that way I can see through your eyes, player screen wise, on the stream. Or at least that's the intent. And then maybe I won't give away all the DM goodies. Alright, let me just double check here. Oh, and you see nothing. Great. Perfect. And yeah, so there's you're not standing exactly there, use a little bit of theater of the mind kind of situation here. But you do see a couple hellhounds that are guarding the steps. There's tons of rubble, obviously, from all the collapsed walls and stuff. Lots of smoke. Sometimes passing smoke clouds might provide a little bit of light obscurement, that sort of thing. What type of thing? What would you like to do?
I'd like to stride up and pretend like I own the place. And if the hellhounds start growling at me, I'll tell them in Infernal, step aside, I will handle it from here.
And they sniff the air and they growl. And then we roll initiative. As you are a mortal creature, and they can tell.
You just had to not say please, eh?
Alright. So trouble, you're approaching the doors. And these things obviously are very hostile towards things that are not devils. What do you do?
Alright. Well, I will. Which one growled at me first? Or they're both like looking at me funny?
Oh yeah, they're both. They both sense that you're not a mortal creature, or that you are a mortal creature.
That is too bad.
Have you
For
ever
them.
like dealt with a wild animal before? Like, let me give you a quick story. I was driving up the Alaska Highway,
Well, I thought
and
these guys could speak Infernal.
well, I mean, they
That's okay.
they absolutely know that you're mortal creatures, and
Well,
they don't speak anything because they're dogs.
then I will teach them the hard way. I have advantage because I'm moving before they do. I target the one that's closest on my left, and I just spank him.
Okay.
20, 14, and then 24.
The 20 will hit. The 24 will hit.
There is no hex for this.
Okay,
He'll
so
take
10 force.
10 damage and get blasted 20 feet back. These are all 10-foot squares?
Must be an error in this this map. If they are 10-foot squares, then that's a problem.
Alright, yeah, blast him back here.
Cool. All right, Lucas, or excuse me, Lucius.
Let's see. Ten-foot square, so that'd be 70 feet.
They're not 10-foot squares.
No? Oh, okay. I thought you said that they were 10.
They were, and then they shouldn't be.
Okay.
I think it's an error, and if it's not an error, that's stupid.
Either way, Tides of Chaos and Firebolt this one over here. Oh. 12? No, 28.
You hit. They seem resistant to fire. Take 9 damage.
It should be more than 9 because there was a crit.
So 19.
Okay, yeah, no, 9. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, my math's off.
Okay.
Other than that, that's it.
All right. This one will head towards you guys, and they're gonna do a 15-foot cone flame, and I need dex saves from each of you. All right, you both pass with that, so you take half of this damage here. So 8, and then if you have any kind of resistances.
So 4.
All right, great. And this one will go that far. And they cannot get any closer without dashing. So they're gonna just fire breath. And let's see. 15. Cool. I don't think that hits Lucius though.
Nope. Okay, good.
Yep, right here. Oh, too far. 15, 15. Yep, doesn't hit Lucius. So, yeah. Trouble, you take half of that. Another, or quarter. You're, resistant to fire as a kobold or something?
The shield of the Hidden Lord grants me resistance.
Ah, right. There you go. 24.
I take 6 from that.
Alright. Alright, Trouble, your turn.
I walk behind this one, and I say, Orst, line up! And I will basically Eldritch Blast it. First at disadvantage. 14 to hit.
Okay, miss.
Second one, disadvantage. 14.
Miss. Miss.
16 on... Or that's a miss for that one.
Oh, miss. The 16 would hit, but you're at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
So it's
yep,
a 7.
That's unfortunate. That's okay. I'll step back next time. That's fine. Fast turn.
Alright, Lucius.
Okay. Wanna pop anything off yet? Actually, yeah. This guy here. Chaos Bolt towards him.
Okay, that misses.
12 hit. That missed it. What's that Wild Magic Surge? 61. Okay. Apparently, I just got a shout when I speak. But other than that, that's it.
Alright, so this one's going to go ahead and we'll see if it recharges. And does not, and it's going to bite at Trouble. Hitting Trouble. Yep. So 7 piercing and 8 fire.
Is that 8 fire halved or?
I did not half for you. So.
Okay, 7 piercing and 4 fire.
Okay. Next one's gonna go. It's going to attack at advantage. Because it has pack tactics. Oh, cool. So it'll miss. Let me roll my. The way I know. Alright, it misses. Great. Alright, Trouble, your turn.
Alright, well, I am getting attacked. We're just gonna shocking grasp the injured one.
They're both injured.
We'll do the south one. I think that one's taken a bit more.
Okay.
That's only a 15, unfortunately.
That'll hit.
Okay, and then we will roll that damage. I wish it was a crit.
Wow. So 9 lightning damage.
Yep, and then we will
Oh,
go to the other side here.
I messed up. There we go. No, you were right about the damage there. This other one did not get damage at all. They're not resistant. They're just straight up immune to fire.
Okay, good to know.
Lucius.
Okay.
Also, where's my imp at? They should be giving me advantage on these attack rolls. Oh, I totally forgot about them.
I don't know
That's
what that is.
Just
Go ahead and drag it out or whatever, and then roll initiative.
give me 1 second. Currently, browser decided to refresh.
Oh no.
Yeah. Hit the wrong button. Come on. You can do it.
Great. I'll go after this time. Zexy Zorthandontis.
There we go.
Oh, seal token hold.
Come on. Come
Yeah,
on now.
their background used to be a dentist. They were familiar for a mimic that had warlock levels. Because fiends have great dental. It's very hard to be scary without good sharp teeth.
Hmm. I see. Interesting. Some wacky stuff. I love it.
Just going over. Well, actually. $15, $20. Let's go right here.
Yep.
Call upon the Tides of Chaos. I'm gonna go for this guy here. And stabby. Does that? Well, the 24 would hit.
24 hits, yes.
And that's the one I want to use.
And for future reference, I don't automatically use the Wild Surge. The reason Wild Magic is chaotic is because it's not predictable. If you can plan out when you're going to get it, then it doesn't, then it's no longer wild. So.
Okay, so 9 piercing to this guy, and because I'm using the slashing flourish, that will deal 1 slashing to the guy below me.
Okay.
And that is it.
All right, cool. All right, let's see. Let's roll from that. Nope. It's gonna attack the crazy flame-haired kobold. Advantage using a bite. And it hits. For 11 piercing and 5 fire.
Okay.
And then Zexy.
5 fire, half 2.
Yep. So I guess 13 total. And Zexy. The imp.
My imp will fly over to this one. I have an ally within 5 feet of, I guess this one's the one I've been beating on. So we're gonna take off the kitty gloves. We're going to hex him, and then we're going to open with.
It is Zexy's turn, not your turn yet.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Well, they'll move closer, and I guess assist Lucius by pulling on the tail of this one.
Sure.
Giving Lucius.
All right. So the bottom one there, it's gonna go ahead and attack. They ignore your imp, because it's not mortal. They have explicit directions. And it's gonna. Oh, actually, I know they keep missing this. Hopefully it doesn't get a 5 or 6. Alright, good. And it's gonna just try to snap at you and miss horribly. Alright, Trouble.
All right, now we're going to hex and kick the left.
Left one? Okay.
Bad doggo.
All right.
33.
That will kill it.
And then I stare menacingly at this one.
Okay. Lucius, you have advantage on this dog.
Okay. Stabby stab.
You hit.
Okay. I'm not gonna bother with the flourishings. Does that 18 also hit?
Yes, they both hit. Sorry.
Okay. So 6 and 6.
Right. It is bloodied.
Jeez, I don't see. That is rare to roll all 2s.
Hmm.
But other than that, that is it.
Alright, the Hellhound is going to now start to attack Lucius. And it's going to try to bite at you. Lucius, it's going to miss you. Zexy can do its thing. Advantage on something.
Zexy will start waving around the wand of conducting. Give us some background. And I'm just going to punt the doggo again.
Oh my god. Alright, your turn.
Move over the hex and
Alright.
14.
14 damage. Alright, Lucius.
Okay. Yeah, no, just keep on stabbing.
Miss.
Well, the first one would hit, wouldn't it?
Oh, okay. For some reason, I don't realize the first one. Alright, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Jeez. Okay. Yeah. Nope. 6 piercing again.
666. Alright.
No, something.
Something's broken.
Yep.
You just have rolling 2. You don't have a you didn't put dice. You just put it as 2.
Yeah. No, my my thing broke.
Yeah.
What is the one for rapier?
Because you're in hell. 666, number of the beast.
Yeah, pretty much.
So what's going on? Alright. Well, we're not gonna worry about that because Shovel's up next or whatever. So,
Yeah.
you know what? Let me see. Let me see if I get to do this.
Don't die. Go.
1d6. Nope. Alright, so dog's dead.
Yeah, I was playing with the poppers.
Kicking dogs. How long do you have to yell when you speak?
Good question. I don't think it said 61 for the next minute.
Okay. Alright, so you came across these dogs and decided to try to talk to them, but you're foolish mortals and they can smell it on you, your sadness, and they go after you and try to bite you. But you bit them. Good times.
Bad doggos. We continue on. There are doors here.
Indeed. What do you do?
I would like to open said door.
Yeah. Easy to open. Welcome, Worst. Are you here?
I
He
heard
is
him.
muted, but
I'm here. I'm just getting my headset set up.
Hmm.
But I'm in roll 20, and I should be connected now.
Great. All right, so you open up the door very, very slowly, very gently, as you do. You see that the sounds of combat have triggered another combat. So please roll initiative. I should go back. Dun, dun, dun. Whoa. Oh, pretty good. And I got a trouble. I'm gonna need a Lucius and an Orst. And we'll assume that Lucius and Orst were, you know, within 10 feet of each other. That's normal, right? The Orst is typically up front.
Usually, yeah.
Orst is in the back. I'm gonna put this little monkey thing back here, too. It's typically your marching order, I would say. So.
Just trying to figure out where we are.
Aha. Yes, I can help with that.
Okay, so that way.
Yeah, no, it looks like all my melee weapons were the only ones broken.
Hmm.
But should be fixed now.
Good, good. Glad to hear it. That would have been awkward. So, you see what looks like a bunch of devilish crabs. Their shells protruding with nasty spikes, and vile brimstone is the scent they exude. Oh god, are the crabs gonna get to go first? Dope. Oh, but they're all far away. Oh no, not all of them. Cuckoo. Just waiting for that super dexterous paladin there. Come in with the 25 in initiative or whatever.
Yeah, something about that.
Yeah, no, even my spells, like my cantrips are broken, the ones that are supposed to level up.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Since last time we played, did we get a long rest?
No.
No.
Not yet. You ended the session at the very front of this cathedral, and then you walked up to dogs and beat their asses. Great. Okay. Yeah, so you hear the skitter, 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 skitter of crabs as they begin to skitter forth. They can go 30. They're just gonna like skitter all over. That one dashed to get right where he needed to be. So that was a waste of a 22 initiative. And they're dumb, so skitter, 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 skitter.
Maybe they're exactly where they want to be.
Skitter, 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 skitter. Should have started this piercing closer. So that. All right, Zexy, go.
They will fly in and get a good look at the room, and that'll be their turn. We'll take the dodge action.
Great. Skitter, skitter, skitter. Yeah, okay. Gotta remember some of these. Deadly crabs. Skitter, 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 skitter. Oh, dashed up. Great. Alright, Lucius. See these giant crabs with mean spikes, and they smell bad, all of them.
Oh joy.
The imp sees something else back there. That is not a crab, but it also has spikes.
Okay. Ooh. Well, yeah, let's do that. Quickly step into trouble space,
Okay.
and that is my sorcerer spell. Let's do Burning Hands. Dex save of DC 16.
Yes, I can do that. Dex save indeed. Start from left to right. Cone. So I'm guessing you're going like that, and like that. So you're missing the one that's in front of Orst and crew. Is that correct?
Yes.
Alright. Something like that. Whatever. Cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll make 5 dex saves. From left to right. Alright. So we got got 1 failure. And how much damage was that?
13 fire.
Oh, fantastic. That's great news.
And
Fantastic.
half damage if they passed.
Yeah, that's great. So these crabs, this one right here gets broiled. Cool. This one will survive, but he's not looking great. So 6 damage there. This one also survived. Amazing. These crabs are hardier than you would have expected. Okay, this one also passed. And this one failed. So this one is dead. Goodbye.
Awesome.
That actually works in my favor. Fantastic. Great. Is that all?
That is it.
Oh, you're gonna have to move.
Oh, yes, right.
I'll go ahead and expend whatever your wizard thingy is. Since you're right there, your sorcerer spell. What is this number? 85.
I cast Mirror Image.
Mirror image. Ooh, fancy.
Mm-hmm.
So you're a mirror imagery guy. I don't know what can we use for that. Do you think? What is this? Right. And you step back.
Mirror Image.
So these two will go ahead and try to make opportunity attacks.
Yeah, and so yeah, three duplicates of myself.
Mm-hmm.
And how long does it last? 1 minute.
All right. You have a AC of 16. Yeah.
Yep.
It hits.
Okay.
Mirror image. I have to like roll a dice or something to see which one it hit, like whether it hit you or.
Yeah. Let's see. Roll d20. For 3 duplicates, must roll a 6 or higher to change the attack's target to a duplicate. Duplicate equals 10 plus my dex mod, which is a 2, so 12 AC.
Okay.
That duplicate is now destroyed.
Okay, so I hit 2 times.
Okay, so then down to 2 duplicates, I must roll an 8 or higher. Nice. So that duplicate's also destroyed. So I got 1 duplicate left.
Okay, great. Cool. Big boy's turn. Let's see about him. And this devil, definitely, you see his face, and he is not cool. He's a jerk. Jerk devil. That's the one, that's what this is.
Yep, definitely looks like a jerk.
It's all spiky, like his compatriots here. And he moves forward. And let me just double check. No, it's 25, good. Just making sure that I do a thing. Yeah, alright. So he clacks as well. You know, just like his 8 giant crabs here. And we're gonna go ahead and do some devilish activities, I guess. And he's gonna look at you and see how much damage you're inflicting. And we're gonna roll a thing. Let's see how about that. If I roll a 70 or above, I'm happy. Oh, I'm sad. And it's like, we need reinforcements, and he says that in Infernal, but nobody comes to his aid. Oh, gravity. Great. So yeah. So this crab is gonna go. And it's gonna try to get in here. It's pretty crappy. It just stays right there. But it's gonna have the deadly pink symbol. Alright, Trouble. What do you do?
I asked my shield if these crabs are particularly fireproof.
No, then they're delicious.
Barbecue time.
Oh, regarding the wall, we're just doing normal wall situation. I don't care about Mike Merle's.
Normal wall situation, as in straight line?
Yeah.
Every 10 segments, or?
Straight line per whatever the thing said. So like 30 feet or 70 feet or 100 feet.
Alright.
Unless the spell specifies.
We will cast a straight up Hidden Lord style right in front of us on all the crabs.
Yeah, is that a wall, I'm assuming?
No, it's a fireball.
Oh, a fireball? Oh, that's less
Yeah.
fun. You should have done the wall. Alright. A fireball it is.
Multiple things, but 35.
Yeah, we can do that then. Alright, absolutely. That'll probably damage a lot of things.
20-foot radius, so it can reach.
Oh, I like grids better. We got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. All that. Great.
Yeah. As the shield's maw opens up and a fireball ejects out and boils all these crabs. 35 damage. And, yeah. How many live?
Okay, so none of the crabs are gonna live at all. They're all gone. Because there's no way they could survive. Because they're dumb crabs. You know.
Trouble will rip a leg off as they come up to this barb devil. They'll start eating.
But the barb devil, you know, he's immune to fire.
Not about doing damage, it's about sending a message.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I figured. All right, Orst.
I'm up and let's see if negative.
You hit. It hurts. Let me know when you're done rolling so I can add up all the
That's it.
damage.
I'm not smiting or anything.
Alright, so we got what, 16, 27, 37, 40. 40 damage, yeah? Great.
If it matters, he is with it.
He is what?
He's within 10 feet of me, so the Barb Devil's damage is increased by 5.
The damage done to the barb devil is 5 more? Or
No, because welcome to
okay.
to play for this entire hardcover.
Yeah, okay.
Whoever he hits, he's hitting for
5 more damage. Great. I'll keep that in mind. Thank you. Aura of Hate. Alright, Zexy.
They will distract this devil by pulling their tail, so Orst will have another chance of hitting at advantage, or Lucius.
So just whoever? Alright, Lucius.
Okay. So 15, 20, 25 right there. And stab. Ooh. So that one is 27. And does that 18 hit?
18 does hit, yes.
Okay, for another 5 piercing.
Alright, 27 plus 5 is 32. Great. 32 piercing with a magical weapon. Fantastic. Alright.
And an extra 10 necrotic damage because the first one was a crit.
Oh, another 10. Got necrotic.
And I gained
okay.
10 temporary hit points.
Yeah, okay. Another 10 necrotic. Good times. Alright, anything
And that
else?
will be it.
Cool.
No.
Alright, it's gonna go. It is super grumpy about your stupid crit hit. And there's 3 of you. So it's just gonna do 3 attacks. And it's like the walkie's out, or whatever. And it's gonna do a claw, a tail, and a two claws. So I don't know, we'll do claw to Lucius, claw to Trouble, and a tail to Orst. 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 Claw, tail. Claw to Lucius will hit. Alright. Miss on Trouble and miss on Orst. So 4 piercing. Oh no, 9 piercing to Lucius. Because of the aura.
Sounds good.
Trouble, here you go.
Who's Zexy? I'm just curious.
That's my imp. The name hasn't changed since I imported them.
Is it attacking?
They've been giving advantage.
It also gets my aura bonus.
Oh, okay, cool. I think it might just be immune to everything it does, like poison damage and stuff. But I have to use my action to make an attack. I think we'll just actually I haven't taken damage since killing those dogs, so I still got Hex up. We move Hex onto this, and we kick him in the shins.
Great. We'll use this stupid sad face. Oh, okay. That'll be a miss.
That is unfortunate. Pass turn.
Orst.
Swords. Ooh.
Okay, that'll be a
Assuming
miss.
And second sword.
Hits.
I feel like a good hit.
Alright. Yeah, 15 damage. It is still up, but not looking great. Don't think it'll be able to survive another of those. My turn.
Pass turn.
Zexy advantage.
Yep.
Lucius.
Okay. Stab, stab.
You hit.
Oh, yep.
Crit.
So 5
It's dead.
piercing. Okay.
And the fiend goes down. And it says,
That 5 piercing is. That 5 piercing just kills it?
no, your 10 hit, or the 10 necrotic.
Okay.
So yes, Dreeb don't want to die. I don't want to go. And Dreeb dies. Great job, you killed Dreeb. He was the guy that got all the coffee for the rest of the group. So, hope you feel good about that.
Ew.
So, this area here, it's a grand foyer. You can see from the to the north and to the south that there are 2 circular stairwells that head north. Or excuse me, not north, but up to an overlooking area. You can see that there's pillars here, decorated with symbols of Torm. And as you look out, you can see curtains to the west. Some of them seem a little shredded by weapons.
I walk over to them curtains.
Okay. There's curtains to the west, southwest, northwest. Alright, what do you do?
I mage hand them open, or unless they're too big, in which case I'll just.
I mean, you could use your mage hand to set aside some curtains, no problem. Let me go ahead and make sure you're where you want to be. And then I'll read some stuff to you. I mean, you, Orst.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, and as you begin looking out that way, you hear someone say, "Demon's blood, I swear on my soul!" And they say this infernal. "I saw them go down here. There has to be a way to open it." And when they say that, the curtain goes back, whoosh, and you can see who said that. There were some cultists here. Yay! We're gonna go back to initiative because this is the constant fighting game. And I wish I had pre-rolled. So if you'd be so kind, please roll initiative. Back and forth between my battle music. So happy. Yeah, alright. Oh, that was not the one I wanted to have the max initiative. And I said, "What? More slaves to sell to Mahdi's Emporium."
Any chance they're surprised by our sudden appearance?
Nah, because they're looking actively for stuff. You did nothing stealthily. Had you done something stealthily, perhaps? But Trouble, it's your turn.
Fireball.
Alright.
It'll get those.
20-foot radius, right?
Yes.
Shoot. Great. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah? Is that what you intend?
Yes. DC 21.
Alright. I'm gonna put this on a lower layer. I can do the Lord's work. Alright, so let me just double check, but I believe these cultists are instantly dead. Because they do not have any HPs. They are dumb cultists that are meant for level 5. So those things are dead. But what you see here is something a little bit different. It is... well, you'd probably know what this is, Orst. It's an Abishai. An Abishai is a creature that is... they were immortal once, and somehow won Tiamat's favor before death. And as a reward, they found that its soul was transformed into a hideous devil to serve at her pleasure in the Nine Hells. Looks like this, kind of. Alright, so you killed a bunch of stuff. End turn?
End turn.
You want to roll for your monkey, whatever it is, an imp?
Oh, sorry, I keep...
Alright, trouble is over. Cultist. Alright. Lucius, it's your turn.
And just an Eldritch Blast to him, I believe. And it would be for the increase in beams. Is it based on class level or total level?
It's total if you're multi-class.
Okay. So yeah, 3 beams all towards him. So that's 1, 2, 3. Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah, that would be it.
Normally that would be a lot, but yeah. Oh yeah, I should probably roll for this one guy. How much damage he might have taken. He is immune to the fire, so he didn't give a shit. All right, cool. All right, this one here. Say nothing. Oh, damn it. Everybody is so far away. 30 feet is how far he goes. And it's just gonna dash. Like my life for you. And 60 feet, great. Zexy.
Zexy will move 30 feet closer and then start waving their wand of conducting as boss battle music starts playing in these guys' heads. But rest assured, it is not your boss battle music, it's mine. Yep, that's it.
Alright, cool. I actually have a soundboard right here, and I hit the epic moment button for Zexy. So, yeah, that'll be good times. Orst.
Here. Then I will swing at the northeast of me.
Okay. You hit. You kill.
The one directly to the west of me.
Okay. You hit. You kill.
The advertise all the way over there. Okay. That is all of my movement, so I am done.
It's gonna say, "You fool, retreat," and it's going to do so. Back here somewhere. It's like, yes, Victusa, and it's gonna go right there. All right, trouble.
Oh, you think you're faster than me? No one's faster than me. Long Strider.
Okay.
We move 80 feet to here, using movement and then bonus actions and cunning actions.
Okay.
My hex is still up, but I cannot see the enemy. I will end my turn here.
All right, Lucius.
Alright, so that takes me 30 right there. Those guys are dead. Those guys are dead. And no one else in line of sight. Yes.
Not sure. Let's say this is tattered enough that you can see.
Well, I still think he's too far. Oh, he is not. Aha.
He'll have, if you're doing an attack roll, he'll have half cover.
Spell sniper.
Okay, well then it won't matter.
Eldritch Blast again. 1, 2, 3. At least that 25 hits.
It does, yes.
For 9 force damage.
Okay. And force.
And that'll be it.
Wait. Oh yeah, I should have added these people to the initiative. My apologies. Initiative. As you see, a couple like bandit-y type people, and a spine devil. Alright, Alicia, she just went. This is one of the dead cultists. Yes, of course it is. Bandit is so this bandit here, you can, you guys can see kind of far, I guess, and they will rush up. Actually, no, they'll say, get in position, like around the corners. All right, and that one will be done there. Deadly pink. That cultist is probably dead. Alright, Zexy, your turn.
They will continue waving around the wand and get closer.
Alright, I'll give another epic moment.
And that's it.
It's a guitar solo, is what they got. Great. Orst.
5. X. What is this direct? What are those in the center right here? Is this like a table?
What you see here is a altar rests on raised dais in this broad hall. Made of beautifully polished teak wood, it takes the shape of a gauntleted hand clenched into a fist. A large lever stands next to the altar, suggesting that it has some sort of mechanical function.
I'm assuming this used to belong to Torm. At least it's what the
That's yeah, it would look like one of those gauntlets he got, and you being a Torm or a former Torm. Yeah, it used to be a Torm altar.
We'll have to cleanse it soon. I'm gonna use my action to dash.
Okay.
Then bonus action, I'm gonna play it safe. Shield of Faith.
Okay.
Actually, no Shield of Faith. I apparently don't have that prepped anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, I really got rid of it. Then I will pass turn.
Alright. They look like they're readying their attacks. Alright, Spine Devil gets to go. And it's going to say, issue some more commands to its people and says, make sure they get closer to the altar. And, because you know Infernal, you understand and hear that. And it's gonna back up. Because I don't have the range. Actually, sure, we'll fling a tail spike at Trouble. Actually, it might be 2 tail spikes. I gotta double check. Yeah, 2 tail spines at Trouble. And neither will hit because you have an AC of 21. And it goes pah, and it falls back. And the Avashai here, doing Avashai things without any reach type looking weapons. They will fall back. As you do, right? The cultist, he's going this way. Alright, Trouble, your turn.
Yep. Well, we're going to move to here.
Mm-hmm.
So we're out of line of sight of this guy, and then we will silent cast invisibility.
Okay. You have subtle spell or whatever.
And then we'll dash around the corner. Yep.
Okay.
I can't see past. There's like a thing here.
Okay, let me just double check. Sure.
I have blindside if it matters.
No.
But yeah, so I am up in their grill now, invisible.
Okay. And you didn't stealth or anything?
That's a good point. Did not, no.
Okay. Lucius. Did you intend to stay there if you're not stealth?
That is actually fine, actually, because they'll have disadvantage to hit me now and I'm invisible, so
Okay.
maybe they'll shoot at something.
Alright. The instant you walked into that room, I'll let you know before we continue. You felt, you saw this private chapel holds a desecrated altar of a decidedly fiendish air. Once dedicated to Torm, the altar's features have been defaced with blood, ichor, and torn strips of flesh lashed together with sinew and intestines. And you can definitely feel like your bones becoming brittle and your skin beginning to feel dry and cracked. So with that information, I'll let you go wherever you want to go.
In this room, like
yeah.
this curtain.
Yeah, as soon as you like started walking in this area, excuse me, getting close to that altar.
All right. Well, I hope it's a con save because this is where I'm.
There's no con save.
All right. Well, I take the negative effect. Something bad happens. I'm sure.
Okay. Cool. So this thing here, this bandit captain, can't see you. So then nothing happens. Lucius, your turn.
Okay, so I walk forward and let's just keep trying. Aiming at this one bandit there.
Okay.
1, yay! 2, yay! 3, yay!
Jeez. All right.
Off. 1, 7, and 13 damage, force damage in total.
Does this include your charisma? Are you a charisma person? Does that add to your damage?
Oh,
Do you have agonizing blast?
why is my sheet so broken?
Do you have agonizing blast?
No, but it should add the charisma.
I think that's only if you have that one pact.
Yeah, that's only if you have agonizing.
Okay, then no, I don't.
All right. 13 damage then. Cool. All right. So I heard something. I just couldn't. It's over here, and he's gonna go this way. And he's gonna try to reach for the very invisible trouble with its attacks, and it's gonna make 2 with its scimitar and 1 with a dagger at disadvantage. Oh wait a second, 2, 1 dagger. Yeah, cool. Oh, disadvantage failed me hard. All right, it's like and it misses.
Is this trouble? Is this regular invisibility or greater?
He's just
It's
invisible.
regular.
This one right here, I'm like, I'll try to. As it tries to make a multi-attack. Oh my gosh, this disadvantage is killing me.
They're all just like swinging over my head. They're going for the body, but
It's like a
unfortunately, I'm
Scooby-Doo
very
episode,
small.
man. Yeah, it's a Scooby-Doo episode. All right, Zexy.
They continue to move up, playing the epic walk-up music. That's all they're doing for this combat.
Oh my god. All right. Cool. Epic moment. That's sweet solo. All right, worst.
I'm actively trying to actually see where any are, because at least with my lighting, I don't see any.
You heard a bunch go to the west as Trouble ran off that way. So yeah, you don't see any at this point in time, but you know they're the west. They're to the west somewhere. You can kind of hear it to the northwest. You can kind of hear it to the west.
And dash. Oh, hi. There's a token. That is my dash. I'll pass turn.
Okay. This one here, he saw nothing, but he knows that there's something there, so he's gonna try to attack at disadvantage, like a dummy. Gosh. All right. I mean, it's hard enough to hit 21 AC as is. Cool. And And so this one here, it's going to try to do the same thing. It's going to try to move forward. It's like, I got this one. And try to bite and then use its fork on you. It's got like a little pitchfork. He's a small little guy. He's not large. And he's like flying. You know? Or whatever. So one bite. One fork. Both are gonna miss, and he's got he says, oh well, didn't work, and he's just gonna fall back.
I will let him move.
He's like, you're worthless. Is that Abishai moves forward as well. Trying to make one attack with its longsword and one with its claw. No shield. Oh, damn it. There you go. And a claw. And that'll miss. I know you're here. Come out. And, dumb cultist, I'm pretty sure. Are you dead, dumb cultist? Oh, you know, you're stupid. And it's gonna go like, yeah. And let me just make sure I can't actually see Orst right now.
I think the one guy has sight on me.
Yeah, okay, cool. Ooh. As this one, with its phenomenal lack of range, will, I guess, just rush forward like a dummy. Rawr! And it sprinted. Because, you know, why not? Alright, Trouble. What you got?
We're gonna fly over this guy. Oh, yeah. And then we're going to hex them, and then hit them in the back with Eldritch Blasts.
Oh, okay. Which one?
The first one with advantage, the Abishai.
Okay.
And he's hexed for penalty to strength.
Sure.
26, 20, 26, 19, 26?
Yeah. Let's see it.
And he gets shoved. I choose 20 feet this way. No, let's go 40 feet. He gets shoved over here. Yeah, or 30 feet, sorry. So he'll get blasted over to here as he's drilled in the back with like an Eldritch Spear. And in total that's 12, 30, 38, 46, 52 damage.
Nearly dead. Slides across the ground. Alright, Lucius.
Okay. So this guy. And yeah, we're just gonna keep going.
Alright, which guy was this?
This one over here.
Abishai? Alright, we'll take them one at a time. It hits.
So 6, 5.
That kills it.
Okay, then I'll direct the critical over to this one.
Okay. It
Or
kills it.
18. And that'll be it.
Alright, this one here will go towards Orst. I'm going to try to attack 2 times with the scimitar, 1 time with the dagger. Nothing can hit a 25. I don't even think they can hit a 25 at all. Oh, they'd have to crit. They have the crit. All right, cool. So that'll miss. This one here.
Is this the guy making? Was it Trouble was feeling uneasy, or?
Trouble. Yeah, you're flying. I can't go after you.
Well, I'll be on the ground for this, basically. Well, I was flying up, right? But I had to get down in order to punt him down.
Oh, okay. So I hit you 2 times.
Alright, well, I'll shield if he looks like he's gonna hit, and then he has to hit.
You hit your shield, no hits. Then the second hit will actually hit.
Okay. Assuming that's a crit, roll it.
Yes, it's 9 piercing.
Okay, making con save for heck. I actually fail it.
Ooh.
Rising. Alright, Zexy.
They keep moving up, playing their boss music. And yeah, Trouble takes, you said 9? They lose 5 temp and 4 real hit points.
Who does? Zexy does?
No, Trouble did.
Oh, okay.
I was asking Quark about damage, sorry.
Gotcha. It was 9 piercing total. Alright, Orst.
How's this guy looking?
He's alright. Less alright now. 20 damage. That still hits.
42 damage.
Okay. Is this smite? But yeah, so wait, improved divine smite. So you smite it 2 times?
No, improved divine smite is an ability I get at level 11. I just add on additional 1d8 radiant to all attacks.
Okay. So he is barely up still.
And I'm not gonna bother smiting, so I'm done.
Yeah. This one here is gonna go after Worst. Let's see how many crits I can possibly get. No crits, so no damage. Spine Devil, it's gonna go ahead and try to shoot 2 times. Oh, yep. It's gonna try to shoot 2 times at Trouble.
AC 26.
No crits, no damage. This thing here is dead. This cultist is dead. Trouble, your turn.
We're going to, well, since I lost my hex, bonus action to disengage. We're just going to weave through these guys. Actually, no, I kind of like where I'm at. So yeah, bonus action disengage. We just run a circle around this guy, make him turn around real fast, and then shoot him in 3 Eldritch Blasts. 14, 18, 13.
18 hits.
Alright, he gets shoved 10 feet back for 8 force.
Ten feet?
Yeah, just 10 feet. And that's my turn, Pat.
Alright, Lucius.
Okay. We'll go for this guy on the bottom. 1, 2. Damn it.
Okay, you hit 2 times.
For 8 force.
8 force. All right.
That'll be it.
This one's gonna try to hit on Orst. 2 scimitars, 1 dagger. No crits, no hit. Yeah. Are you flying or are you ground? Trouble.
I'll be on the ground.
Yep. It'll try to do the same thing. 2 scimitars and 1 dagger. It hits.
I'll pop an arrow shield. Not.
Okay, no hits. Alright, Zexi's turn. Epic moment.
Yeah. Music can move up.
Alright, Orst.
We'll start with the one that I had been attacking previously.
Yep. You hit. You kill.
To the south.
You hit.
Is that one taking any damage?
Yes.
Humanoid?
It is.
To pop a smite on him. Level.
He looks bloodied. So 23 damage.
No, sorry, just the 15.
15. Ah.
Yeah, just added the buff
Okay.
again.
Alright, he's still up.
Turn.
Alright. He's gonna try to crit. No crits, no hits. Spine Devil is gonna try to tail spine Trouble. No crits, no hits. Trouble, your turn.
Yep, we'll disengage and then step back and start blasting this guy.
Okay.
It's too bad I didn't have advantage. 25, 15.
25 hits. Which one?
That will be the grunt in front of me.
Okay.
And then 15. 15 not enough?
15 damage? No.
No, 15 to hit.
Oh, yeah, 15 hits.
Okay, so he takes 7 and then another 8, so 15.
Alright.
And shove 20 feet back.
Okay.
And I will step just outside of his range so he has to dash to me. What a stinker.
Alright, Lucius.
Okay. Right there. And try and true method. 1,
Hits.
2, and
Hits.
3. So 5, 1, and 8. So 14.
Alright. You kill this brigand.
Okay. That's it.
Alright, that guy's gone. Nope, that guy's not gone. And he's gonna dash this way. Lexi. Another epic moment.
Well, now I'm considering actually killing this guy because he's trying to run. No, Zexy will just move up, and the epic music continues. He hears the Jaws theme in his head.
Okay, cool. Orst. Bodies are around you.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
All dead. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I take the dodge action.
Okay. This guy's gone. Listen, turns around. It's like, yes. Finally, something easy to kill. One bite and one fork. Both will miss. Trouble, your turn.
We kind of fly up just a little bit and get a nice angle on the guy who's running away, and we're going to Eldritch Blast him.
Okay, you hit. And you kill that one.
Nice, 5/10. Do I kill him with the first one, or
Kill with the first one.
All right, second one can go to the one next to Orst.
Great. Okay.
Then I
Lucius,
move up.
your turn.
Okay. So yeah, that one there.
Okay, you hit.
1, 2.
Okay.
That one will probably miss.
All 3 hits. Well,
Okay,
yeah, all
so
3
the
hit.
first one. So the first one's a 10.
Alright, and you kill that one.
Okay.
And that's the end of the initiative.
Yeah.
Good job. We'll clear things up here in just a moment. We'll take a quick, 5-minute break or so.
We'll be right back.
Good.
All right, yeah.
Whenever a family has a child with an illness, you never know where that journey's going to take you. And we always prayed for a miracle.
She was the flyer. She's the one that they would, get and throw into the air.
She was this cute, petite, tiny little girl with just a head full of long, blonde hair. She wasn't afraid of heights. In fact, she wasn't really afraid of anything.
I've got a story just like anyone else. A wise man said, this too shall pass. Oh yeah. I can walk on. I'm gonna go all the way this time. Flying, never coming down. Gonna reach the stars. I'm going high.
We had noticed she had just gotten weak. I said, what's the matter with you? I said, you're a tumbler. You can tumble and do backflips, without knowing. And it progressed from that to she fainted a couple of times. And we thought it was, she's got a virus or whatever. So I took her into the doctor the next day, and they immediately sent us to Texas Children's Hospital.
She was just, from the moment I met her, she was about 11 years old, She just had a sort of magical presence about her, and nothing would keep that girl down.
Victoria was diagnosed at the age of 11 and a half with acute lymphoblastic leukemia. The cure rate for leukemia is the 80%. When Victoria was told that she had cancer, that's the only time we saw her cry. And Dr. Dreyer walked in and told her that 80%, 85% rate cures. So Victoria accepted that. She said she wasn't worried anymore.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Alright, so let me turn off my personal battle music. Alright. Learn all the turns. Excuse me. Alright. So who we got? Who's back?
Trouble is ready to roll.
So am I.
Cool. So yeah. Around this altar you feel very weak and not good, and it's a desecrated altar of Torm.
I will cast Prestidigitation to clean up the blood, and I will write the little goblets that are.
Alright. While you're doing so, you feel like things are a little bit better, and like, although you may not be a religious person, Torm may not be your god, like, you get like a little sensation deep inside that kind of like makes you think, hey, maybe today's the day. Maybe today's the day I'm gonna pray to Torm.
Who's Torm? It just looked kind of.
If not Torm specifically, like, today's the day that I'm gonna pray to the guy to whom this altar is dedicated. Like, it's such a great job. It's so pretty. It's so awesome. I love it. But you can do with that whatever you will. It's just kind of like, you know how sometimes you see a donut and you're like, I'm gonna eat that donut? Like, it may not be what you really feel like doing, right? But
Alright.
it's kind of almost an instinct, I guess.
After cleaning up the altar to satisfy my own OCD tendencies, I will pray at the altar. I just wish I could find some good loot here. Alright, good luck, good luck. I pray for good luck to no one in specific.
Alright.
And
you pray.
How
How do you feel? How do you feel taking that moment to be a little bit more mindful, think about loot and whatnot?
How do I feel?
Yeah, how does Trouble feel?
Trouble would feel somewhat optimistic.
Nice.
That's it. Also, I'm gonna go kill some demons, and it's gonna be fun.
Yes. Eventually you might get to see some demons. It's only been devils so far.
Devils so far, yes. Anyway,
Orst. Trouble cleaned up this altar a bit. Still, you feel like it's still desecrated here. And you still feel like your bones are brittle and your skin dry.
Can I religion check for maybe some sort of ritual?
Yes, you may. Yeah. You know that if you use a few flasks of holy water, you will be able to destroy the desecrating elements on the altar and purify it. And that this is
I have
definitely
10 on.
you can definitely do that, no problem. And if you just take a minute to pray to Torm, you might feel a connection that you've lost. But that's, entirely up to you.
I've devoted my way, even as an oath breaker, I've devoted to Torm. I wasn't able to follow the teachings of the Oath of Agents, but I'll pray to Torm and
Okay, so before, using your holy water on it, you say a prayer, and Thor's power washes over the altar, and the blood and all the desecration is gone. You've ended the profane effect, and nobody in this area now feels like they got brittle bones.
that's a good sign.
And there's a little, niggling in your heart to go back to that gauntleted fist that was to the east, where earlier the devils were saying, I know they were here around here.
Alright, I will.
Had a lever.
I remember the lever.
That was over here.
Yeah, off to the... Yeah, there you go. That area.
Pull the lever?
Yeah, off to the north, you can see some bodies of some guards. And you pull the lever. When you pull the lever, a hidden door, or like a stairway, reveals itself to you. And it opens downward.
I'll head down.
Follow.
It looks like this is also some type of the central altar. So, often people would come and pray before they continued on to other portions of the chapel.
Absolutely. Then I'll definitely pray there. Do you need another religion check or?
Yes. And so you go ahead, right? You realize, you put your hands on it, and that even after all that's happened here, the altar still remains consecrated to Torm. And you touch it, and you feel revitalized, just like the blood and desecration was washed off of that other altar. You feel your spirit lifted, and you regain all of your health.
I'm okay with that.
But yeah, you see this concealed staircase. That
Just so
descends.
so that everyone else is aware of it. And head down.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get all your tokens here and copy them and then paste them. If you don't see for a second, it's because I'm transporting you. And I have to find the spot where you're supposed to be dropped. Oop, excuse me. My phone / watch was reminding me that it's gonna be super cold here in the near future. Okay, here you go. Yeah, you find a tunnel. It spits you out here And I just double check something real quick. Oh, that's not where it spits you out. My apologies. Spits you out here. And this large crypt area is presently home to over 100 frightened people. They cower behind sarcophagi and in alcoves, and their red eyes and their cheeks stained with tears. Standing before a large font is a haggard woman. Her hair is gray, and I'm reading the wrong darn thing. This small, isolated tomb opens up to the end of a flight broad of stairs off in the open central area of this level. The body of a young woman lies on the bier, which is over here. And her gleaming greatsword at her side. So there's a body over here.
Orst would be the only one that could use the great sword.
I'll check and see if the person down here is totally dead.
Okay.
Or just mostly dead.
And where are you putting your imp, like hanging out elsewhere?
If there's a hallow spell on here, the imp's gonna die. They're following along until it becomes painful for them to do so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's stuff to get next to this woman, and like it goes from like, oh, I'm just a normal stupid imp, and then they start to like combust like vampires do in movies.
Alright.
And they can, I'll let them just piece the hell out. They don't have to continue to walk forward if you don't want them to.
They will not continue to walk forward.
Okay.
The field of pain.
Yeah, they're struck with intense pain as they enter this little alcove.
And then they go, "Oh, this way."
It looks like a corpse, but like just not like no decay whatsoever. Give me like a history check or religion check. Orst might know some stuff too, but all of you can do it.
I can do
Wait.
that.
I've heard of this one. If it's a body and they're not decayed, maybe they're just asleep. Here, you gotta kiss them, and then they'll wake up.
Nothing.
Oh my God, Lucius.
Go ahead and kiss him.
The kobold will go up. Well, I'll check my history check.
I mean, I don't know what you're gonna do, but yeah. There's, there were stories about a companion like in the sky of Elturel, right? The one that turned black and just sucked it down into hell. Well,
yep.
A young red dragon made life miserable for the residents of Elturel. It ate livestock, burned crops, and demanded tribute. Then one day, a scruffy-looking, unarmored woman, wielding a greatsword, marched up to the dragon and hacked the beast with mighty swings. Before the creature could fly away, she slew it. A startled and overwhelmed populace rushed toward the woman to thank her for her bravery. As they approached, however, she fell dead. The unknown woman was laid to rest in a special place in the cathedral, and her body has never decomposed. Her greatsword was placed at her side, and rumors suggest that she was an incarnation of Torm, or that she was filled with the essence of Torm, which inspired this defeat of the dragon. So it's kind of like a holy person, like a saint.
I see. Trouble will recount this story, but from the perspective of the dragon.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and then the adventurer scored a cheap shot, and he fell to the ground. It was like...
Yeah.
Graceful. Oh, but this must be her, I suppose.
That's totally appropriate, being kobold.
Pretty
Is it
much.
obvious? Is it obvious from her markings though that she was in a Torm?
Yeah. This whole place is like a Torm cathedral, so.
I'll definitely kind of like look at Trouble with that like slightly raised brow.
What? Dragon stories are the best stories.
You sleep at night.
And then I'll pick up the funky sword.
I'll leave it here.
But it's sharp and pointy and shiny.
Yeah, no, we don't disrupt tombs
Well,
like this. There's a bunch. There's enough evil in the world. Let's let this one go.
well, it's too
This is-
big for me
this
to
is
carry
a-
anyway.
At that point, we'll like pick it up and we'll just set it back down. There's tons of evil people that we can kill and then take their treasure. If we're helping for the sake,
Yeah.
we're better than that. That's what Hallister's. That's what we'll do with Hallister.
Yes.
Trouble's a little disappointed, but then they take solace in the fact that they can't really use the great sword effectively. It's like, can I just have a couple practice swings? I just want to see. I think I can lift it. They have a
You
six.
can lift it, but you can't swing it.
You tell us the story of this individual from the perspective of the champion, and not the dragon. If your answer is no, then that's your answer.
Okay. I
Alright.
feel like there should be something here, though. Didn't they say like a bunch of people came this way? I'm gonna start looking around for secret levers or anything like that.
Well, wasn't there still more room? It's like,
Yeah, there's more areas. There's nothing here.
Oh.
You look
Okay.
around, you spend a good 10 minutes or whatever, and nothing.
Oh, there's other paths. Okay, why do we walk straight into here? I suppose we'd skip the magic item, but whatever.
any of us actually taking.
So you pick up the sword, and it doesn't feel like it has any magical properties. You know when you picked up like a +1 longsword or some crap, so this is not it.
Yeah, just a single great sword. Might as well just leave it.
Hello.
All right, so you see, like, you hear a large din of people to the north, over this way, and then all these other areas, they seem like catacombs. Like, that's what you are in right now.
Marco.
Okay, cool. So you get to this area here, and now I can reread that. This large crypt area is presently home to over 100 frightened people. Sorry I don't have 100 tokens because I don't want to break the computers. They cower behind sarcophagi and are alcoves with red eyes and their cheeks stained with tears. Standing before a large font is a haggard woman, her gray hair matted with sweat. I guess I should probably bring her out. Oops.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this is fine. I have multiple maps. It's gonna be great.
Well, that's still impressive.
She's also in reality, guys.
You altered reality. Everything goes black and white. You're in the negative.
The Negaverse. The hell am I doing? Alright, so yeah. Let me adjust this map. So this is like I'll just talk to you real quick. So this is the map. This is a style of map that's in the Roll20, like, by default. Just so you know.
Interesting.
This is not the map that is what you normally see. Or I mean, that map that I showed you is what you would normally see. let's see. Token layer, map layer. I'm trying to figure out what the hell layer I'm supposed to be on here. There we go. So this is the new and improved. This new hotness.
What are the maps for this hardcover compared to other ones?
So what you just saw was the map of the hardcover,
Oh,
and this is not the map of the hardcover. Okay, cool. So yeah, this is the person I'm describing now. They're standing before the large font is a haggard woman, her gray hair matted with sweat. With one arm, she clutches a leather-bound tome to her breast. In the other, she wields a ceremonial mace that would probably shatter if it struck anything harder than a pillow. And everybody here they just all seem like exhausted and tired and sad. They say, "Oh, are you with them?"
Are we who?
You're not with the devils, are you?
No.
No.
we killed a lot of them.
Thank goodness. I'm Furia. I am Furia, and I've been trying to watch over these people, but we're so scared. It's been days. How'd you get here?
Oh wait, we left the survivors outside.
Well, go get them quickly.
I will go grab the survivor.
All right, you easily lead them here, and here you are. Oh, and she says, "Oh, children, please come, play. You know, relax. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine." And you can see that these kids, they have the 1,000 yard stare. They've seen death already a bunch of times. Lulu's with you, and she's just kind of like hanging out. Orst, give me a religion check. And anybody can give me a history check. But Orst, give me a religion check.
You can only do so well with those.
Only so well.
Yeah.
Okay. And Trouble.
History is not my strong.
It's okay. So she has this book in her arms, and she says, "Oh, by the gods, thank goodness that you're all safe here." And she clutches his book, and she says, I'm glad that you're here. We've been reading some of the names out of the tome of the Creed Resolute, just so that we can remember all those citizens of Eltegard who've sworn their body and soul to protect Elturel. This is what keeps us going. Stories of our heroes, and you know that's basically a record of anybody who has ever taken the Creed Resolute. Does that ring a bell to any of you?
It does, but I don't feel like bursting their bubble and causing a widespread panic by telling them that their leader betrayed them.
Yeah.
I don't think they need to know.
Trouble continues, sets up a little barbecue. They use some of the fountain water. Is this holy water or just regular water? Never mind, I just need a little bit. It'll take some and they'll start making crap.
And they are, in fact, holy water. They've been blessed by the priests, and it's enough to fill like 50 flasks of water.
Okay, maybe we shouldn't be drinking holy.
Probably not.
Actually, I mean, what's worse that could happen?
No, we can. It could be saved for more important things than. I'm assuming. Oh.
Well, we're just trying to be safe here. We've been hiding, but we can hear them scratching at the roof.
A lot less scratching now.
Well, do you know any places?
This is the safest place we have. We can barricade ourselves here.
I like to divine. Just be on the safe side.
Say again?
I like to use divine sense. Just be on the safe side.
Yeah, no evil. You know, they're good. She's a good cleric or whatever. An acolyte.
You notice an imp. It is the one you already know. They wave at you.
But she will tell you. She says, Grand Duke Ravengard took a group of guards out to the city's Grand Cemetery to investigate the proliferation of undead in that area. Ravengard was hoping that a holy relic in the cemetery called the Helm of Torm's Sight might provide some awareness into our dire circumstance and maybe even our salvation. I expected him hours ago, but now I'm worried.
Alive?
Yes, he's been helping to protect us from the devils.
Ah, okay, we're looking for him.
Oh, yes. Well, like I said, he took guards to the cemetery. But I did expect him hours ago, and I'm concerned about his safety. I hope some terrible fate hasn't befallen the Duke.
I bet he's just a-okay.
Hmm.
We'll go look.
I believe. I think we can wait longer, and perhaps you should get a good rest. I have faith in Elderguard, or excuse me, in Ravengard, and I think everything will be fine. Just rest up. I would hate it. It would weigh on me for the rest of my life if you died because you didn't get a nice long rest.
Can we find some sort of supplies, or can we drop that off somewhere?
I mean, the survivors we had tons of water.
Yeah, like you found tons of water. That's basically it.
We can give that to them so that they're not drinking the holy water. So they can use that.
Yeah, that sounds
And then I
good.
make crab soup. Woo! Infernal crab soup.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So I'll leave.
Gross.
I'll leave Rolando there to entertain the small children. That's what drow cows are for.
Cool.
And we can unload all that water. Just so that they have, something to work with. And then, yeah, obviously. Did you grab all the crab? We killed a lot of crab.
Yeah, I go up. I try and get as many crab legs as I can. I also bring in my Pegasus that's painted black with a flaming skull. It's part of the look.
We don't want to scare the children with that. Just
fine. I take the flaming hat off the horse. Now it's just a pony with wings.
Oh.
It's far less cooler this way. It looks much cooler with the flaming head, I think.
oh yeah, it definitely looks cooler, but kids may not think so.
I'll take mine off too. Trouble takes his skull hat off, but of course he's got transparent skin, so you just see a bunch of cobalt bugs.
Yeah, no,
Kids
put that
freak
back
out.
on. Put that back on.
Kids freak out, I'm sure.
Put
What?
that back on.
I need to take it off to eat.
No, you don't. We can modify the helmet. Put it back on.
They put it back on.
And as you guys are discussing this, a commoner runs in and they say, we need help. There's something wrong in the catacombs. Please help us.
Have we had a short or a long rest?
I
Or
don't
not?
think we've gotten the rest yet.
After your long rest, or no, actually no. Before your long rest, short rest. You can have a short rest.
That is sufficient. That gives me back 2 spell slots. Yeah, actually helps me out a lot.
We're gonna get a short rest in, then we're gonna take care of it, and then we maybe can get a long rest. Or...
Yes. Yeah, that's basically what the goal is here.
Pop some hit dice. Actually, I don't need to. What did I lose? Yeah, no, I'm apparently good.
Alright, I used half my hit dice, I'm back at full. Action Surge comes back. Wand of Warlock slots come back. And that's significant. That's actually fun. Okay, good to go.
I'm grateful I prayed at the altar. The dice I didn't have to use.
Alright, so they like after your rest is when they appear. And they point you in this direction. Run, run, run.
Trouble dash after them. They're fast.
To the west. Keep going west. Like, help them, please. I'll make sure that these 100 people or whatever don't die. And they'll point in there.
Oh, yeah.
The lost and worst. I got you.
I saw the route to go. I was like, I have a 50-50 chance. And then I was wrong.
Alright. And wait, before you jump in there. Yeah. What is this thing? Oh, you dragged the new one out, huh? Oh, maybe I dragged that one out before. Cool. Oh gosh, come back. Alright. Great. So you can hear like blah, and you can hear the frightened scream of people to the east. And we're gonna go ahead and just roll initiative. Get this fight underway. As it appears, some mummies are being jerks and terrorizing commoners.
Yeah! Paladin speed.
I think mummy speed might be worse.
I only have a +1 to initiative because I have a shield that gives me +2.
Alright. Here it goes. Great. Descending. Alright. Whoa, look at you, man.
That's what I'm saying. I rolled the crits. I'm okay with this.
Ridiculous. Alright. And you rush on in there. And they say, in there! And I'm gonna throw my battle music on because I want some battle music. Get that battle going. And it appears that some ugly mummy types are doing mummy things.
I'm gonna use bonus action with my prayer beads. The three of us.
Casting what? Bless?
I'm using it through the prayer breed, so it's a bonus action.
Okay.
Start with this one, the bottom right.
Okay. You hit the bottom right. And it does not appear to be resistant or vulnerable to your radiant damage. But it does take a hefty bit. 23
Boy.
damage right off the bat.
Actually gonna, since I know we're gonna be since you said we're getting a rest, I'll pop a level 2 divine smite. Yeah, add another 17 to that one.
Okay. 17 extra damage.
And second attack.
Hits. Seems very slow. And it's dead. Look at that.
And I am done.
Alright. Lucius.
So these squares are 10-foot squares?
They should not be 10 foot. They're just 5 foot. I don't know why they show 10 foot. I didn't set this room up. It's just how the room came when I purchased the damn mod. There you go. 5.
Huh?
There you go. They're 5.
They're in the way.
I don't think
Oh, what do
Horse
you need to
cares.
do?
Fireball.
What do you need to do? Just do it.
Okay. Detaching one of the beads from my necklace.
Ooh, actually, hold on. Do any of these look bigger than other ones?
Yeah, the 2 middle ones look more cooler and less lame.
Oh, leave one of the bigger ones alone.
I don't think he has a choice.
I'm gonna borrow one.
Yeah, no, right there. And
Big way you can leave one of the big ones alone. Solely because I have this for my next turn.
okay,
You could hold an
Yeah,
action to
well-
fireball.
no, we'll move the fireball just up a square so it leaves the big one down here and the small one alone.
Put up 2 squares because if you're doing that, then you won't hit.
Okay. Then move it up 2 squares. So then I need those 3 guys up top to do dex save.
Sure. Alright, dex save 1 and 2. It's gonna fail. And this guy here. Dex save for him. He will also fail. So, 41 damage, or 42 damage. As they seem to be bursting to flames because they're dusty persons.
Excellent. And that shall be it.
Great. Sorry, it's just taking me a minute. I'm gonna nuke this animated thing. Minus 42, yeah. trouble. They seem vulnerable to fire.
I will blast this one with fire.
Which one?
The center one we're gonna go for.
Top center?
Top center.
It hits. Alright. It
Pass the turn.
super effective. Alright, this one here. We'll go for the more yeah. If you could please give me a wisdom save, Orst. Alright, and you pass as it tries to give you a dreadful glare. The next person goes. And you are immune for the next 24 hours from dreadful glares. But this one's going to try to dreadful glare Kobold. Wisdom 16.
Nope.
Okay. Great.
I should have been on the other side, unfortunately. I'm 20 feet away. Would not have been enough, though. I got a 9. I would need +7.
Yeah, but you have Bless on you as well.
Does Bless work for... Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah, maybe I could have
That's going to be important, because otherwise you'll be paralyzed.
Oh, he still fails.
No, I still fail. I'm out of the aura of the paladin.
Oh, yeah, but yeah.
Aura's not enough. 13 is still too weak. That's okay.
Okay, so you're currently paralyzed. Got it. The next one is going to try to dreadful glare Lucius. So whiz save, please.
Well, actually, no, Trouble, you should definitely do that because it's you're only paralyzed if you fail by.
I'm only feared at this point then.
Shit, it's out of my range.
Okay, Lucius, you are +6, right? Or is he out? He's just out of the range.
He's 5 feet out.
Yeah, I'm out of the range.
And even if he rolls a 4 on Bless, he's still failing by.
So you're paralyzed while Kobold is just feared. Alright, this next one will go. And it's going to move forward. And it's going to do what the mummy's going to do. And it's going to take its fist and try to shove it in your face. And a 16 hits. So you take 12 bludgeoning and 10 necrotic. And I need a Constitution saving throw.
Is this against Lucius?
Lucius.
So the crit?
Oh, dang. I guess it does crit, doesn't it?
He's paralyzed.
Con save though.
Damage?
Roll 2d6 plus 3d6. There we go. So it's 10. Or so it's 12 bludgeon. Are you necrotic? Are you resistant to necrotic? If not, then it's just 10, 20, 30, 40 damage total. But
40 damage? Jeez.
yes. But you're not yeah, part of it was bludgeoning, part of it was necrotic. Very good. Alright. The Lord is going to try to... It's a mummy Lord. And his mummy Lord is going to try to strike at Orst. Oh, dang. Actually, I'm gonna use a legendary action. And I'm gonna. What is that legendary action? I need a. You're pretty good at this. I think you're gonna pass. Oh. Hold on. I gotta double check how far these fucking guys are. Yeah. Okay. That sucks. Okay, whatever. So we're going to magically unleash negative energy. And you can't regain health points until this dude's next turn. And so now he's gonna take his turn. And it didn't matter. I basically wasted my legendary action for that turn. Screw it, I'll just attack. I'm gonna try to harm Orst.
He still has to touch me, doesn't he?
Yeah. Isn't that let me reread the spell.
Going DC.
Yeah, con save. So, I mean, you have +6 already, plus you're already a paladin, so your con's probably amazing. So. DC 17. Okay. Yep. So you take half as much damage on a successful save.
Uh, 26.
Mm-hmm. Alright, it's your turn.
Alright, so. Lucius, how confident do you feel you are on making that save? Do you
Not at
repeat
all.
the save? One of those repeats it. Alright, I'm gonna move away from this mummy lord, so I'm gonna give him the op attack against me.
Let's see. Dreadful Glare. Targets one creature. Can see if the target can see the target. Blah blah blah. Fails. For the is paralyzed for the same duration.
Okay. Is the mummy lord...
Until the end of the mummy's next turn. So he'll be all right by the time his turn comes around.
Okay, so it's not like he's not gonna be held for like a minute.
No.
The actual mummy lord.
Yeah, you have two mummy lords and a dead mummy and two real three mummies. It seems like Zariel or somebody evil fucking threw some bad shit in this dead thing.
Mummy lords are a little more powerful than I am, but the mummy I don't think is. So the mummy to the bottom left.
Mm-hmm.
Can it please make me a wisdom save? It is DC 18.
I fail. Wait a second. Let me just double check.
Okay.
I do fail. Yep.
So he is mine.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna order him to assist attacking the. I'm gonna tell him to try using the. No, it's probably fear effect. I'm just gonna ask him to I'm gonna have him attack the Mummy Lord.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
All right, Lucius.
I am paralyzed, so I won't be able to do anything.
All right, Trouble.
All right. I think if I'm reading this right, I think I'm only feared against the Mummy Lord that feared me. So I should be able to back up and assist Orst. Or actually, I'll probably be killing the one that's next to me. That's way better.
I think you still have the frightened condition.
Right.
Oh, really? Okay, hold on.
So you wouldn't be able to, like, roll up on him.
Can't move closer. Source of his fear while it's within line of sight. Okay, so that's fine, actually. I'll disengage and I'll go around the corner so I'm not within line of sight of the one that's scary.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, I hide behind this guy's skirt. And then
Shoot
we're
the one
going
that's next to Lucius.
to, kill the one that's next to Lucius.
Great.
Necrofire.
You hit. And it's dead.
Nice. And I unfortunately cannot move closer to the source of my fear, so I will move perpendicular? No, that doesn't work. Pass turn.
Okay, this one is going to attack the next guy. He's gonna crit and he's gonna fail. He's immune to all the necrotic. He will take
Another 5.
13. Excuse me?
Another 5. He's undead.
Okay,
All dead,
13. So 18 total. 18 damage. And is that necrotic damage?
It's just whatever the damage type is.
Okay.
Actually, check. Considered bonus to melee weapon damage.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever it's unarmed is.
Great. So this one will roll up on Forest. And it's gonna make an attack, I guess. Can't. Oh no, this one can use that. This one is going to try to harm Forest. Now we'll have used both of my 6th level spell slots.
Oh, I'm not confident with that. Okay.
You should be. You have excellent con. So you take half of that. So, what is that? 20. Sorry. So 23 damage. And that is all. This one will move forward. And it will try to make an attack. And fail because it's not a crit. This one's dead. Eventually I'll get to delete it. My bad. This one's gonna try to... So it already used its harm. It can't do that again. Because, you know, can't be lame. But it can use other spells. And it's gonna try to infest you. So let me roll that.
The saver.
I don't know yet. Let's click a button. Can't save. Oh, it's a 20-foot point. So, Lucius, you're gonna have to make it too.
Save.
That looks like it's set up around.
God damn.
So it's 15 damage. And I gotta see who else has to take it. What kind of damage is this? Piercing. Alright. So he basically hurt himself. Good job. Alright, awesome. Horst, your turn.
The Mummy Lord to the north, that was the one that had been hit already.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take a swing at him.
Hits. Kills it.
And the mummy to the top left.
Okay. Oh. You have 3 rolls.
Nah, I'm not gonna waste it.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Alright. Lucius.
The one that did the frightening is he the one that's dead or still the one that's alive?
You're up. You can do things. He's dead.
Okay. In that case,
There's a north one.
over here.
Okay.
And level 2 burning hands, dex save.
15
Lever
foot
hit all
cone.
3.
Yeah.
Is there any way you can curve so you don't hit the?
Yeah. So he can do that. So that way it hits. Well, he'd have to like move his butt this way, but that's easy enough. 5, 10, 15. Yeah.
I meant, is there a way so that you don't hit the bottom left one, because that one's currently ours.
Not without hitting you.
Hey Lucius, can you hit me instead? I can heal, but having a mummy as a friend seems like a great idea. Forget it. Nah, just burn them all.
You know what? No. In that case, I'm just gonna touch the mummy in front of me.
You know, we think that
22 hit.
be immune to.
Whoa! Wait a second now. Dice already hit the table with your
No?
ones.
Okay. In that case,
Yeah, you
Is
can. Go on. That's fine.
because like if I go here, I would hit all 3.
Yeah, that's fine. Just do it. Probably missed.
Yeah.
Or maybe he
Yeah, I'll go
survived.
It's not. It's hardly any damage. But it definitely will kill this one. Let's see. This one here takes 24 damage. And we'll do con for that one, or not con. He passes. So I guess he'll take half of that. Wait, no. So he'll just take normal. So 12 damage.
Did the one to the bottom left fail the dex save?
It passed.
Okay, he did pass.
All right, Cho.
I still see a mummy lord. I have fire spells. With advantage, necrofire. Except without the necrotic damage. 19.
Okay. 19 will hit.
24 fire.
Okay.
Is it still alive?
It is.
I will spend action surge to do it again.
Okay.
24 to hit. For 6 fire, that's really low.
That's exactly how much you needed to kill this one.
Nice.
Fire damage is very effective on mummies.
Cool. And then this other one's our friend, right? Or did we already hit it?
It got hit, but I do believe it doesn't matter. Unless...
He's...
Yeah, it's just 24 hours worth of hanging out with you.
Alright.
How bad is he looking?
Mediocre, injured.
Hey, if he takes a hit, if he can take a hit instead of one of the rest of us, I'll count that as a plus.
Yeah, that thing doesn't need to sleep. Have it stand guard by the stairs until we finish our long rest.
6 to 8 hours. I mean, use ours. Restricting authority till he dies.
Alright, and out of the area there, you received, let me go ahead and change this here. You can see that this Zariel zombie actually had some stuff on it. And let me go to player
Getting attacked
handouts.
by pop-up ads.
No, it's not so much pop-up ads. It's something in the back. The video is watching the background.
Yes. Why is it doing that all of a sudden? Okay, so you get an elemental gem, a yellow version, and a bracers of defense.
Bracers of defense. Interesting. I have a shield though. It's not useful for me.
Not at the moment. But basically, this is the end of this portion, and normally you would be leveling up to level 6 at this point, but you are not. Level 5. I obviously increased the power of this encounter significantly. It was literally just one mummy. So
Okay with that.
yeah.
It worked out fine.
The people thank you very much for the help, and they're a little concerned about the corrupted mummy, wandering free. But they're not going to argue with you. Oh, I can't do it.
I give it a flaming hat, and then I ask it to stand guard. I'll reclaim it later.
And the commoners, join up with the rest of the group, and Feria will go ahead and offer you a place to rest. Get a long rest here. Wait, just in case Raven Guard comes back on his own, but if not, by the end of your long rest, if you'd please go to the Grand Cemetery and see what is going on.
Understood.
And that is basically it for this bit here. It'd be 3 hours of adventuring, and we'll pick this back up at the Grand Cemetery, or on the way there or whatever.
Okay.
All right.
But if
Thank
you,
you.
yeah, no problem. If you have any questions or whatever, let me know, or if I can help with anything, that's good too.
I'm amused. This is I feel like the Avengers when we're trying to save the city that's going to be hurled down towards Earth by Voltron to destroy them. We are the Avengers.
I
Yeah.
don't remember that going so well.
Well, you know what? We kind of got to the party a bit late. The Avengers were there when the disaster happened, so you know what? They kind of had an advantage.
I feel so well, Mr. Stark.
Oh gosh. But with that being said, go ahead and hang out here. One last awesome riff from your imp.
They will sit on. No, actually, they will not sit on top of the fountain that's spraying holy water. That sounds like a death sentence.
I was gonna say, please don't do that. You might just want to pop them into their like little domain for a little while.
Well, they might actually. I'll instruct them to play like soothing in music. You know, the music from like Skyrim Tavern. So from the center, there's like peaceful elevator music that's kind of being.
Yeah, you hear the wails of their little whatever weapon instrument they've got, and it's kind of soothing, I guess. Better than the roiling battle that's going on outside and the sounds of dying hellhounds and whatnot. So better than nothing, I guess.
Some background music to drown out the nightmares.
Yeah. But that was, I mean, you can explore some more of this if you'd like, or you could, I mean, out of game, like you found a thing that brings you to the next bit. So, you know, that works.
I'm happy with how it ended here.
And you have,
Sweet.
yeah, and you have, you found your 2 magic items because some kind of devilish creature has corrupted those mummy lords, so, or those mummies. So yeah, you get your magic items. If you were to keep them, I don't know. You're tier 3 now, so you have a bunch of magic item availabilities. I don't know what you're using, so.
The elemental gems are pretty cool. They're consumables.
Yeah. I used it mid-fight. It was great. But if that is all, I'm gonna go ahead and head out, guys. Gonna go ahead and stretch for a little while and start thinking of our next wonderful chapter, or next part of our journey. Do you guys have anything you might want to say? Commit to, for posterity.
Thank you, Red, for putting up with us.
It's fine.
And our overpowered bullshit.
It's
What
fine.
would be the gold amount for 3 hours?
If you haven't already maxed out, which you probably have if you haven't leveled up, I'd have to double check. But you have a gold cap per tier and per level.
Yeah, but it's also based on per hours as well.
Right, yeah.
And I can't remember what the tier 3 one was.
100 per hour, because it's
100 per hour? Okay.
it's 800 golds per level.
Mm-hmm. So, like, during this entire level, you can't gain more than that. So you can't stay at a certain level and just farm gold. So I know there was some confusion about that earlier.
More for tier 3.
800. Well, let's see. 800 for 5 levels. That's 4,000.
Well, it's 100
last season-
gold minimum, or 200 gold for hourly.
I award max gold unless
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
hourly.
say max gold and level up if I feel like I'm about to die or things are getting too difficult. But this character will be 12 for a while, just because makes it easier to balance things. It wouldn't be really cool if I were to like level my character up to 16 and then just start running over everything with level 5 spells cast like 3 times in it.
well,
It could be really bad for being 14 right now.
it is what it is. So just enjoy your characters, have fun with it. Sometimes I might add extra things like I did with this fight, which dragged it out from like a 5-minute fight to an hour at least, so or close to.
I think, like, honestly,
I'm more okay with that because one thing that, especially with Adventure League, is I always feel like more campaigns seem to lower levels. I mean, last season was how the obvious exception. So I appreciate being able to play medium high and just beating us up with stronger monsters to balance it.
Ah, well,
Just,
it
just go
gives
into
people.
Mordenkainen's and find something cool that you never get to throw at people and be like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a slot.
No,
What are
there.
they doing here?
Yeah, no, like there's definitely opportunities to use different creatures that are thematically appropriate, but it just depends on um, when to do it. And it didn't feel like this was the time to do it. You know what I mean? So, except I mean, I
I get
did.
you.
I threw in the extra mummy lords because there was already a mummy in there. But
If it was only the mommy,
it would have been stupid, like just dumb. I mean, this wasn't hardly any difficulty at all, but it would just
I mean, those things can paralyze you if you don't kill them fast enough.
yeah,
I was
yeah,
scared for Lucius for a moment there, but no, it was good. Felt good.
just
I
a half
enjoyed
a
it.
second. But yeah, I'm enjoying this, and I'm hoping that you know that we that things go well. I
I
definitely
will be.
don't want yeah, I don't want
I'll be
things
here
to
next
peter
week.
out. Oh, that reminds me. Okay, cool. So next week, next Thursday, I will be able to play. The following week is going to be Thanksgiving, so I will probably
All
need
right.
to just not for that because
That's cool.
I think I have to be a
Family
good
stuff.
good husband and father and whatnot. So don't plan on a Thanksgiving game. I will be on a trip in December, so we'll talk more about those later. But we will be returning next week, and we'll do the graveyard, and I think that'll probably be the end of chapter 2 at that point. So
Okay. Look forward to it. See you next time, Red.